Here is a fact that might catch you off guard. According to the World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs report, by 2025, automation and AI will disrupt 85 million jobs worldwide. But this is where it gets interesting. While 85 million jobs may be displaced,
satisfaction, the AI will be able to do everything.
97 million new roles are expected to emerge. These new jobs are also better adapted to the new division of labor between humans, machines, and algorithms. This isn't just a shift, it's a seismic change in the job market. Organizations are evolving faster than ever before. They are not just looking for employees, they're looking for adaptable, tech-savvy professionals who can navigate this new landscape. If you're not leveraging AI-driven LMS platforms to enhance your career, you're missing out on one of the biggest opportunities of our lifetime. But of course, that's what I want to help you change today. Now, let's get straight to the point. As always, I am your host, Tolulope Michael, founder and CVO at Lightford. So, if by the end of this video, you learned something valuable, don't forget to like, share with friends, and hit that subscribe button. If you've been in the workforce for a while, you already know that organizations today expect more from their employees than ever before. A report by McKinsey reveals that nearly 87% of executives say they are experiencing skill gaps in the workforce, or at least expect them within a few years. So, it's no longer enough to just be good at what you do. You need to be continuously learning and adapting to new technologies. Today's job market is such that employers are looking for professionals who not only understand the fundamentals of their roles, but who are also ready to upskill and reskill as the market demands. So this is where AI-driven LMS platforms come into play. And LMS stands for Learning Management Systems, by the way. This system or platforms are designed to identify your current skills, pinpoint gaps, and guide you on the most effective learning path to stay relevant. For people who find it difficult mapping out a career path for themselves, this is awesome news, right? Can't do it yourself. Okay, AI to the rescue. But then, there is also something else these systems have been able to achieve. AI-driven LMS platforms are completely transforming career pathways. I mean, while I was growing up, if someone asked you what you wanted to become in the future, the expected response is something along the lines of doctor, lawyer, engineer, and the likes. But all of that is changing. New career pathways are opening up thanks to that same AI we all dreaded not too long ago. Of course, the fear that AI is going to take over jobs and leave millions of people out of work is still ever present. It's a fear that has been fueled by headlines, by media, by conversations at dinner tables across the world. So it won't just disappear. But here is the thing. Focusing solely on the fear is missing the bigger picture. Yes, AI is automating tasks. And yes, it's changing industries. But it's also creating opportunities. Opportunities that didn't exist even a decade ago. Think about it. 10 years ago, jobs like AI trainer or data scientist were barely on the radar. Now, they are some of the most in-demand roles out there. And this just proves one thing. AI is a double-edged sword. We can use it to our advantage, especially for learning and building a career that will last if we wield it properly. This is not an assumption at all. According to LinkedIn's 2021 Workplace Learning Report, 64% of L&D professionals agree that learning and development has shifted from a nice to have to a need to have for organizations. Companies like Amazon, Google, and IBM are investing heavily in AI-powered learning platforms to upskill their workforce. Amazon, for example, launched a $700 million initiative to upskill 100,000 of its employees by 2025, using AI-driven platforms to guide employees into higher-paying roles within the company. Believe me, these platforms are not just about learning, they are about career navigation. They help you map out a career path based on industry trends, emerging roles, and your personal skills and interests. So what do you need to know right now? Again, a study by the McKinsey Global Institute reports that by 2030, at least 14% of employees globally could need to change their careers due to digitization, robotics, and even AI advancement. And what this tells me is that the urgency to upskill has never been higher. For example, Coursera's 2022 Industry Skills Report shows that learners who engage with AI recommended courses are significantly more likely to transition into high demand roles like cybersecurity, data science, and AI development. We're talking about a future where the AI you interact with today could directly influence your career path tomorrow. As of May of this year, 2024, Gartner reported that 67% of mature organizations are creating new roles for generative artificial intelligence, also known as Gen AI. And 87% of these organizations have a dedicated AI team. Who is going to fill all these new roles? That's the question. What that tells you is that there is a growing market for new skills, and it is those who recognize it early who will position themselves to take advantage of it. For instance, we are building a platform called Lightford, and trust me, it's nothing like you've ever seen. Not only can you get skilled to explore new career paths with it, it is designed to take you from learning to earning by providing the support you need all through your career journey. From resumes to interview prep and even on-the-job support, we are building something that is a game changer for anyone serious about staying ahead in their industry. And the reason why platforms like this thrive is not far-fetched. Right now, we are in the midst of a major shift. According to the World Economic Forum, by 2025, over half of all employees will need significant reskilling or upskilling. It doesn't end there. 40% of core skills are expected to change in just the next 4 years. So if you're thinking you have the core skills sorted, are you really sure about that? Are you? I don't think so. And I really hope you're getting the picture, because this is not just about adapting to change, it's about survival. In case you're not aware, the change has begun already. According to a Deloitte study, 56% of companies are redesigning their HR programs to leverage AI and automation, with 33% already using some form of AI in their talent management process. For you, this means that AI-driven LMS platforms are no longer optional. They are essential. They are one of the easiest ways to know where your industry is heading, which skills you need to develop, and how you can position yourself for success. The data is clear. Professionals who embrace these tools are more likely to advance in their careers and earn higher salaries and achieve greater job satisfaction. Now, let's dig deeper into this. If you want to stand out in today's competitive market, you can't just wing it. You've got to be strategic. First off, you've got to know exactly where you stand. No more guessing, no more hoping. Fortunately, there are ways you can get a precise read on your skills and where the gaps are. It's really first about clarity before anything else. When you know exactly what you need to work on, you're already ahead of the game. For example, let's say you are in the tech industry and you want to measure your proficiency in cloud computing or cybersecurity. You need to know your current level. Are you at a beginner, intermediate, or advanced stage? Again, maybe you're solid with AWS but lacking in Azure, or you've got strong technical skills but need to improve your project management capabilities. Tools today can assess your expertise in these areas and highlight exactly where you need to improve. While pinpointing areas where you need to develop yourself, you also have to keep an eye on staying ahead of the curve. The marketplace isn't waiting for anyone, and the winners are the ones who are constantly learning, adapting, and growing. If you are not continually investing in your own development, you're falling behind. Period. And this is one of the biggest reasons old-time professionals are somehow missing it. Why? Because these new kids on the block are hungry, they are tech savvy, and they are not afraid to embrace new tools and technologies. According to a Deloitte Global Millennials survey, 70% of millennials see themselves as lifelong learners, consistently acquiring new skills to stay relevant in an ever-changing job market. These guys were practically born into this and are born for this. But if you are from an older generation, you've got your work cut out for you. My advice: don't become obsolete. Don't wait for your company to tell you what to learn. Be proactive. But doing all of this won't make much difference if you don't have the right connections. At least for now, humans still play a huge part in connecting you with opportunities. The people you know and the people who know you can open doors that no amount of skills alone can. The great part is you also leverage AI for this purpose. AI can help you identify and connect with the right people in your industry. Those who can mentor you, guide you, and introduce you to opportunities you might never have found on your own. I will leave you with this final insight. In the next decade, it's not just about how much you know or who you know as well. It's also about how quickly you can adapt to new knowledge and leverage those connections. A study by the World Economic Forum revealed that by 2030, over 1 billion people will need to reskill to keep up with the demands of the changing job market. That's nearly 1/3 of the global workforce. And this is what you really need to digest. Those who start now, who proactively embrace this shift, will not only survive this transition, but thrive in it. The real question is, will you be one of them? Or will you be left wondering why the world moved on without you? The choice is yours. Now, do me a favor, if you got some value from this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with others. Don't keep all the good stuff to yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Signing off now. Bye for now.